It's looking to be this first point of contact. And I mean, if you were thinking of like an ideal sort of range for the dual Berettas, maybe this is it. 30 bullets locked, loaded, ready to go. But are they going to hit their mark? That's the big question. We're about to find out. Nikados breaks the silence first, and that's only sold them down the river into the dualies, but just one kill. And now Nikados has got to hold the line alone.
Yeah, he's tucked into the site. They saw him in grave. Now he's putting them in boxes. Second kill from Nikados, and he's just dueling, dancing, dodging death as Axel tries to find this kill. Nikados with a P2K sends him to bed. It's Nafany on the flank up long side, but he's going to get hounded down. And Nikados with 4 kills in the pistol puts Fnatic on the right foot forward first.
They try to flex with the rifles at range. This might be a fast pop to take away this top mid control.
Yeah, Nikados turns back after the flash. He does get a kill, sets up Roy for the second, and the bomb's actually been dropped as well. Roy just getting wiggled on, needs to finish a kill. Krims just about hops his way into the site. It's a smooth move, but that molly is very close, might tickle his toes. Krims is getting hot in the site. They're chasing him down. Krims still gets that kill. Wall banged by Axel through the side. That's a great spam, but he's still going to get chased as Fasher was fast off of the flank, and Fnatic find a third already, looking pretty explosive off Fnatic, chasing Cloud9. Maybe he wants to reposition to Coffins. That smoke will fade first. It's actually on the wall. Mezzi looking just up over it, catches that bomb, goes tumbling in. And in fact, this smoke might give Mezzi a favor. He can hold that headshot angle. The orb covers the cross in. Good flick. Nikados finds it, even though he gets dinked. And while they are wrapping spawn, Nikados is already dead. Mezzi might be cognizant of this play. 30 seconds, and where could Intez really be? Mezzi, does he have eyes in the back of his head? Is he considering it? Yes, but it doesn't matter. Intez with a kill. 20 seconds. He actually has a good bit of room.
I can't believe no one else is here.
I don't think you're ready for this because Intez went cold. He thinks they're close. They think he was nowhere to be seen. He fakes it out, but he's selling his own round.
Yeah, now he's low on time. Now these rotates are right here. The Barbarians are at the gate. Intez just tucking himself away, wins that first fight. Roy's out of the round, and so is Krims. Intez wins the clutch, and Cloud9 on the ball with their first.
There's the X factor. There's the Cloud9 we know and love, right? It is going to be an X-Sec, but we'll see C9 commit. Probably just going to be mopping up kills if they can. Full blind running in. It's a tower of death. 2 kills, make it 3. Bomb is loose. They're running, they're gunning, but these rifles will still survive. 2-on-2, this is where normality should take over. Can they get that bomb and get out? Do they even want to give them the chance to pick up those guns?
No.
Crimson going through the smoke, turn the wrong way, and Nikados will close.
That is crazy. A tower defense there from Fnatic. They just lost to full USPs.
That is embarrassing. The worst part about that is that first player running in as well, like Nafany. You got to do that. You're blind. You got to commit. But if he wasn't blind, he would have immediately called that off and turned them around. And the whole thing is, Cloud9 don't want to leave. My God, what a world we're in right now. Roy shooting through the smoke. They will just dodge him. If he runs out of ammo, Nafany can just go through. Help might do anyway, but Roy with his final few bullets will take that kill, equalizing the matter. Krims up on the balcony, they waltz right into him, and he even plays inside of the smoke. Hobbit's right there, but Krims goes back for more. Double trouble as Roy swings as well, and this team play from Fnatic is excellent, trading each other out as they close another round. Cloud9 cannot get their foot in the door without it getting slammed shut.
You know, it's a bit of a buzzer beater round as is, and so one kill in the right place could disrupt the whole game plan. Mezzi's heard the footsteps. They know they're passed on long now. He's rerouting into the library to help out, and unless an open is found soon, this is a non-starter. This round goes nowhere quickly. Hobbit does get one on the wrap, with the bomb only just coming up short. If it falls now, that's a done deal, and Shiro does what he can, but it's not enough. Fnatic onto 7.
Again, dude, just set up with doubles and Fnatic. Oh, good flash, but what a save.
Oh, but from beyond the grave, burns out, and then Roy extends through the apartments, is traded after the first. Finally, we have Hobbit. You know, apartments kind of a prolific spot for this guy on the Inferno Lurks.
Flashes over, smokes first, and Mezzi picks a safer angle to buy a few more seconds. That molly's helpful. They're going to tick in it. They've got to cross anyway. Hobbit needs to jump up from the pit. You talk iconic positions. This is one of them. Hobbit finds the headshot. Nikados, can he stop that bomb? He's going to try, giving away the orb's position and getting nothing for it. Hobbit could even run through this smoke. He's poised right now in front of it. Nikados doesn't know. Krims waits for re-aggression, waits for information to be grabbed at Banana, and he'll find it atop the logs.
Okay.
2-on-2. Hobbit has a bit of cover at least, but Shiro doesn't need to face, doesn't need to swing, can just play that clock.
Okay, Nikodos, you ready for this? You ready for how close Hobbit is? He's waiting right here, trying to get the info, trying to bait the shots, but Hobbit wins the fight, and now Crims, no way back into this one. Shiro's got his number, holds for that swing out Banana, and Cloud9 finally pieced together.
If he wants, he can go into the right corner with this smoke of Quad and look underneath it. We'll see what they do. Messi drops a smoke to fight above it. Quick kill onto Axel, and one by one, they're dripping dry.
Oh, Messi even more. Oh, there we are. 3 kills from the man. Over the top of the one-way. He's given them a one-way ticket out of the round. Shiro left saving once more, and that's only going to further. They had the rotates moving over. They seemed aware as to what was happening there. And they even wanted to remove this AWP right at the very end. Thankfully, Shiro holds on to it. Obvious they have, but really looking at what were some of their weaker maps.
Finally, this is it. This is the make or break. If you don't win this round, you are shooting yourself in the foot. Layers. Hey, it won them an eco.
Yeah, you will have a flash to clear it, surely. They try and do it right. Oh, no, that's just going to feed this little stack. Still no flash to go in. Finally, it's there.
Oh, if only.
And a nice little 1-2 punch, make that first contact dry, get an idea as to the full extent of the problem, and then they flash the double setup. Fnatic now having a retake, a man down. Nikodos and Crims moving over, but Shiro is quick. He's faster than they're ready for, and that might force a save out of Fnatic. Finally, just having to let one slip on by. You're going to give it to us, Hugo. You're doing the scream, the Zeus scream. Here it is, Roy on the corner. Will he get it? Ah, just missing that. Nafany along for the ride here. Leads the charge into the A site, and that AWP is gone. It is quick, and it's pretty brutal for Cloud9, as this one.
Combat AWPing in the middle of default is not where you want to be if you're Nikodos, and this round is sailing past Fnatic swiftly, but they were always ready for that reality.
Let's see if they can stick the landing. It's another apartments play, going back to it again. It worked last time. Is it going to land this time around, though? Roy and Crims doing damage, but the trades are there, and Nikodos dies trying to come through that Moto smoke. Man advantage resides with Cloud9, and they're going to have that plant going their way.
Yeah, lovely realization for Cloud9. That's the best way to get rid of those pit setups as well. Just completely blinded from that mid player who's lobbing over utility, and Shiro's even poised to close this round as well. It's all on Fasher on the flank. Easy shot for Shiro, and now through the smoke, Messi in a 1-on-3. C9, it took them time, but they may have finally broken through at the end of the half, and a 5-round half might just be enough to pull this comeback. Instead, will Fnatic keep the good times rolling? That's what we're about to find out. They do not even have the range for these fights. This app's probably dead. Good luck. You've got a UMP falling into the pit, bit of cover, but they can just drop in your head. Stopped by Roy as they double up. One man in the sight. Not long for this round, but that's the bomb with 20 seconds. Fasho on one. This is getting weird. This is getting uncomfortable. Roy will try and bail them out, but Nafany still has that package available.
15 seconds.
He doesn't know he has the bomb. 2 kills right in front of him, but Nikodos saves the day. Fasher was just cowering in the corner, did not want to give a fight away there.
They've kind of played their trump card almost, and now we're going to recommit into the B play. And this was all set up nice and early in the round. Nafany going to get deleted. And even though the nade gets a trade from beyond the grave, that might not be enough. Cloud9 are very far removed from this one.
It is a cold day in hell for Cloud9. Frozen to the bone. Came at a cost, and so will that setup. There's an AWP to reface, and Shiro will even get out alive. Fortunately enough, a reflash. They see a second player, but Shiro finds a second shot, saving the day by taking down Fasher. Axel wins his 1v1, and C9 are waking up. The question is it too late in the day?
And with Hobbit also watching on from the fountain, these are 2 grimy little goblin angles. Gonna struggle to find a way in. Hobbit dead. Shiro back of the site. Just needs to shut this down. Just needs to try and keep them on the bad side of this timer. And that's the bomb taken away. Dropped for Fnatic. Crims is caught. The trade denied. And a lovely little hold out of that AWP. Shiro, I mean, even that's cool. You know, with refresh and Sprout now, but we'll visit that in just a moment. Hobbit taking swings down Banana, and the nade, well timed. It's a good little wombo combo there. Nikadors lies in wait, and a flash to try and send them round. They will trade out for the top B fight. Shiro trying to back it up, trying to get out of there.
Fnatic is scavenging. Shiro is hunting, looking for more, and as Mezzy looks down to fall off the box silently, Shiro strikes, bomb loose. He doesn't know Crim's actually made it past this angle, but picking up the bomb, oh, that gives it away. Shiro now knows, and he hits the shot as well. Crims picks up that bomb on the sneak, and with Shiro seeing it disappear from the ground, they're going to start popping into A on early XX. I want to see if they do that in the next gun round. For now, it's just Deegs running it dry into B. They hit the headshot, and this tower can come crumbling down.
Yeah, Nafany back of the site, right? That AWP removed. Shiro, as we say, he's not missed a beat, so taking him out, that could be the turning point. Nafany's giving them a bit of a run for their money, though. Still lighting them up from behind quad. Nikadors has snuck by, but Hobbit's a little smarter, and he will go looking for it. Double digits secured. Cloud9, are they really back in this thing?
Cloud9 can move everyone towards B if they want. Inters can hang around for a lurker, but there's no one of the sort. This is a 4-man B stack with a flank. If Fnatic win this, I will be shook.
Yeah, they shouldn't though. Hobbit's opened up. Ooh. All right, Nafany did get stuck. And Shiro, oh, he's burning. Out in the open, having a swing for this. Swing and win. He's in with all the kills. My goodness, the molly pushes him out into the open. You think he's done for.
How do they know? We defaulted A the entire time. They never saw us. They never saw us, but Cloud9 saw you. You just didn't know. 11 rounds. Is this really happening, Harry? The molly goes in. Fnatic throw a smoke, but he pushes through and he actually misses his shot. And now he needs to rely on his team. They've been pretty quiet today. Shiro's been the star of the show, but Nafany comes through and Hobbit through the smoke is dead as well. Nafany needs every single kill, and he's given us the lot. 12 rounds to Cloud9. They are still in this match.
The war horn's been blowing, and Shiro is moving around now with the AWP. He's here. Here's the footsteps. They're moving in. Shiro blocked off, but takes one with him. Fasha knocked out of the round, and now he's repositioning.
They aren't even planting. They're terrified.
This is insane, man. It's just Shiro. Like, one guy is putting this much fear. You've got 10 seconds, bro. You've got to get this down. Mezzy finally plugs in the numbers, but it's not good. Shiro with another. And Nikadors back at the site from the pillar in the 1v4. Needs to come up big, and he can't find a thing. Cloud9 onto 13.
It's hide and go seek Shiro edition right now. They are just magnet towards him.
This is the A play. They are adamant that finally, after all these B rounds, this bomb's coming A. They've got Shiro here on the AWP. They've got 4 players in tow. Fnatic out into the top of mid and into the waiting guns. Hobbit with the first. Nikadors on an equalizer. And Roy finds another. Suddenly, Fnatic, they've got a way in. Shiro here. This is the fly in the ointment. This is the big guy in the sky. Him and Inter side by side. Light them up. And that's 14 all.
I cannot believe it. This is unreal. However, this should be the easiest one yet. One rifle on Roy. We talked about that entry power. He needs it more than now than ever. Fasha falls first, and Shiro is here. Missed shot through the wall. That could have been it. That could have been the AK gone. If they wanted to, that's already lost. The smoke in middle cuts them out. They're going to pop through, try and beat Shiro to the punch, but they line up. Axel gets a frag. It's going to be Roy dropping a gun for his teammates, but they're not going up the long side. They're committing on short.
Everything has a lot of doubt behind it. Everything has a lot of doubt behind it. But right now, Inters is the only guy inside of A. Top down in the pit. They don't know about him. He's waiting. And now he rears his head. Doesn't play his cards yet. Instead, waits for Nafany to join him. And this is just Crims left. Back at the site. Tech9 in a dream. But Nafany's the dream catcher as he snatched that round away. 15 for Cloud9. Map point.
He's got a molly from his teammate. That might just tempt him through. Fnatic will have to run and execute. This is it. Do or die. All or nothing.
This is for it all. Nafany fully blind. Shiro now more than ever. We need him, and he is spammed out. Shiro is gone. A new hero has to emerge. Hobbit doing damage. The plant still found, and now Cloud9, a moment to compose, a moment to slow down. Hobbit's had to rearm himself, and his teammates are making their way over.
Post-plant AWP.
Man up for Fnatic. No one moving a muscle. Nikados scoped in, waiting for a boost. It's never going to materialize. Hobbit has dealt with Crims. Nikados still fighting for this. Nails the shot. Put the AWP in the post plant and let that baby sing. Nikados with a double. And that's more like it, baby! 3 in the round, and we're going to overtime.
Or is it delaying the inevitable?
Absolute scenes, absolute madness, and we wouldn't have it any other way, would we? Made in the madness, it's Hobbit opening up this round. Fasha on the receiving end of this A1S down Banana. He's still keen to keep on fighting. Teammates here to back him up every step of the way. And Nikados offers himself up on a silver platter. You'll take that all day long, Cloud9. Axel, he even wants his fill. And he's good for one of his own. A 4v2 out of the gate. Banana control is taken away. And Mezzy, with bated breath, has at least dealt with. Smokes go down. Nafany lies in wait. Doesn't give anything up early, man. And this one, that's a freebie. Good for the one and done. And that's already time running out. Roy, if he tries to put the numbers in, he's a dead man. So he's caught fighting, trying to win a round that's already slipped by the wayside. I think Shiro's even going to close it.
I think that was his first missed shot all game, to be honest. And they haven't done any of this, haven't needed to in regulation. They also don't want to risk it. But when you have that freedom, that little breath of fresh air, you can throw yourself into the fight. In fact, it will let them down this time. And
for his teammates to rotate over, Axel waits in the CT smoke. Shots might be rallying past him. No tags yet. Axel still thinks he can make a play.
Yeah, he's waiting for the flash. Inter's lobbing it over now. They're going to go for it together, jumping through the pool, and he finds that kill as well. Fasha back at the site trading. 3-on-2 with no way back in. They just don't have to move. Hands off the keyboard is a 1 round for Fnatic. Shiro will not shuffle into this site, will not play into the round. Inter's has got to do it, and the time just isn't there. Hunting for ghosts in Banana. They're everywhere else. Seconds remaining, and they're just looking for kills at this point. Fnatic have broken through with yet another round, but it's not going to be enough. Still looking for 2 on the T side, really. Everyone dies at the end. Shiro won't give them the satisfaction. And Fnatic finally... I just still would love to see this apps pop. Instead, they come through Boiler and they hound down on the short side. But Axel from above manages to find that first kill. Inters is tucked in, and they've even got flashes to supplement. Stuck in front of the Molotov, and in fact, it will spread. Crims... But do they still want to trifle with him? They walk through this one. They should be able to get a trade at bare minimum, but he gives it up. He's stuck on the wall. Oh, team kill! Disaster strikes at the worst of times, and that molly even slows Fnatic down. They can't edge their way back in. Shiro wants it all. He wants every kill, and he's going to get them 36 deep. Doesn't matter what gun he has. Doesn't matter if he can open his damn eyes. Shiro still gives us the goods.
That CT AWP was singing like a canary. Fasha, round the corner, flash for the swing. That's a double on his plate, and what a way to start this round. He's now off limits. Cloud9 sent back in. They can't go that way anymore. They've been barred. And so Fnatic 5 versus 3, sat pretty right now, looking for this equalizer.
No hope in hell in winning this round for Cloud9. They have to split up. They have to rely on their individuals, but it's Fnatic's double setups, their trade potential, which put them in the... Not a muscle, not a finger on the keyboard. Oh, Shiro pulls a knife, and he gets shot in the side. That's another done round. Fnatic keep 5 alive. It's back to regulation, baby. It's back to what we saw in that first half. Cloud9 could not break through.
To capitalize on. They really need to offer up the goods here and now, or else they might not get another chance. Into the apartments they go. Roy gets that spot and gets out like a light. A 4v4 found. Cloud9 grouping. Do you remember how regulation ended? How that first half came to a close? It was with the apps drops. It was these pushes into the A site through the apartments. Can that save Cloud9 now in OT? Because they're losing HP. They're losing players. They're out with 2, and Nikados in the smoke alongside them.
No way.
They flush out the Pitman, and so now Nikados got to do it. Nails the shot. Axel's gone. Just Hobbit left in the 1v2.
Oh, and he's gone through the smoke. Fnatic hold on yet again. 18 first. Finally, they take match point.
Before your very eyes. Still, you're not safe yet. You're far from out of the woods here. You can barely even see the clearing. Nikados tries his hand at the fight. Even going to go back in. Second time around. All right. finally decides enough is enough, but Fasher does not. Doesn't subscribe to that idea. He wants to get stuck in. That's a lot of damage. His teammates now flooding into top banana, and no one knows about Crims. No one knows about Crims. He's torn through them. And Axile, 1 versus 3, 6 points of health. This is a done deal. Fnatic, after all, in overtime, looking for the W, and all that's left to do is collect it.
Not even close. But can they close? Axel seconds from death as soon as that fades. Crims has got it on a plate. He will fall.
All right.
6 health. Axel creeps in, the smoke and CT lets him cross. He doesn't know where this orb sits. Surely a fake. 15 seconds, so you can't mess around. He sticks it, calls it, off it. Last second, 10 of them left, and he has to go for it if he wants to win this round.
And now they know it's real. Now they know it's the real deal, so they run it and they run him down,
done.
and Roy will find it. Fnatic in OT,
Crikey.
in spite of everything that Shiro just tried to accomplish, in spite of how invincible just one man was looking, and all the heroics he offered up, it's not enough, and Fnatic pick up the win.